Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing. Lately, there have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic metamato. Kirby gulped the metamato right down. Just then, a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up. This grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up, but the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
Yo, thanks for saving me. Hey, what's that? You said you from another world? Wow. Well, let me welcome you to Patchland. Just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. Or the yarns, as we say around here, buddy. This is my castle. Feel free to look around here as much as you want. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to our newest Let's Play, Kirby's Epic Yarn. So, I've had to fight to even get this to work, because something went wrong with OBS, and all my scenes that have my everything are no longer working with me, so I gotta... Kirby, can you stop jump roping with yourself? So, I've had a bit of a hassle, but I'm excited to start this. I'm sure you all are also excited to see something new. This is actually one of the few games I played when I was younger that I actually came really close to 100%ing when I was younger. But I forgot to talk about this. The fact that Kirby can just turn into a car, do you know how useful that would be? That'd be so useful right now. But right now, it's just kind of showing us tutorials on how to use our little whip. How we can, if we hold the one button, we turn everything into a little circle, which we can throw at things. Or we can just, wow, words are hard. It's been so long since I've recorded. Like, roughly a week at this point. Yeah. Oh, this guy respawns. I forgot about that because, come on, show the thing. Show the thing. Spawn. I know. Does he not drip out of that? Because I could have swore he did. But you can look if you've noticed how yeah, see, look, he respawns, so you can get that, crystal star, which you don't need to get. I'm gonna try to get all the little gadgets and gizmos because that's just what I do best. But this is an entirely different Kirby game considered the most. I mean, it's the same in like length, but like it's entirely different because instead of inhaling monsters and finding set pieces, we find what are those called? Treasure. Oh my god, we're finding treasures all over again. We just did that in Pikmin 2. Who cares? But I hold a lot to this game, actually. When I was younger, me and my cousin would play Kirby's Epic Yarn together, so this is really just gonna be like reminiscing of my childhood. But I'm still excited to do it nonetheless. You know, Kirby is Kirby, and I like to imagine that this is a young King Dedede, or King Dedede if you're European. Just because it just like, I feel like it makes sense, you know. Kinda has the face. I at least kinda see it. Now, unfortunately with Kirby's Epic Yarn, we can no longer fly because, as you've seen earlier, when Kirby tries to inhale, he flops into the ground. But that doesn't matter right now. You know why? Because, oh shit. It just doesn't. So, I've kind of been collecting these things, which we're gonna find what use they have at the end of the level, which we're almost at. And Kirby can turn into a car. Kirby. And we get the music. So I guess I should point this out. Every treasure that you are going to find in every level is going to be 2 regular treasures, which we can use later in the game, and then the music for the area, which will be beneficial. But we are at the end of the first level, so we got to hit the stars. I don't remember the timing, but I don't think I was even close. Yeah. So you get a random set of beads, but in the end of the first level, we get to see Kirby and the blue ball dance together. And look at Kirby, he's so happy. And we get a gold medal, we get 800 beads, which we will be able to use later. We got a streak of 100, and we got all 3 treasures, which give us even more beads.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But before the blob could eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin Yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the 2 began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
Hey look, all 3 of the Waddle Dees are awake this time. Unlike last time when they were all sleeping. Funny man with a silly mustache and buttons for eyes. I'm hooked. We are going to save though. There's a bell. Can I hit the bell? Yes, I can. I can hit the bell. It's been so long that I don't even remember. I'm gonna ignore that Patch Plaza for a little bit. And I'm just gonna be nosy and I'm gonna open these umbrellas, which these are left right now as question marks, but there is a piece of toilet paper and some chairs that are gonna be for sale later. Excuse me, I keep burping. Up, and we're going right into you. I gotta figure out what voice I gotta do for you. Prince Fluff, what an unsuspected surprise. Oh, and who might your friend be right here? Lord Kirby, you say? He's visiting us from another world, you say? Well, how exciting. My name is hwole, and it is my pleasure to make you one of my friends. Lord Kirby is helping you save our beloved Patchland? Oh, well, that's just wonderful, isn't it? I am the manager of Quilty Courts here. Please come inside for a moment. I insist. Well, let's go in apartment 101. Why not? We get to see, to walk around. Welcome to your new home. Hey, Well, I suppose it's not much when you look at it just yet. But I would be honored to have you and Prince Fluff's guests staying here. Yippee! A chair? Hell yeah. A proper home must be properly furnished. Please accept this as a gift from me. Feel free to furnish your new place whenever you want, and how you desire. We'll discuss the rent later. Go ahead and enjoy the space. If you have any questions, I'll be around. Now if you excuse me, I think I heard one of my tenants walking by outside. I need my rents! Now this is a pretty fun area. This is where I got to spend a lot of my time when I was younger, making some rooms, so I don't know. I'm going to show this feature off more later, but right now, not really. But that's where we can use the treasures that we get from each area. But we will not do that yet. We will be going on to Grassland. And his mustache, how do you... Could you imagine having a mustache that is like double the size of your body? Because I haven't even imagined that. I have a pretty thick mustache, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like that. But we have our first actual level to be going into, which we can stand on this water. So we might as well go into the flower gardens. You know, we can see the treasures right there. We can see our beads, the streak, because, you know, you can play this game more than once. And also there is a 2-player feature in this game also that I will not be playing with because I do not have friends. At least that I live near. But you know, this is another one of those Nintendo games that, although I barely like, I don't know, I forgot where I was going with that, but it's another one of those Nintendo games that like, I just kind of forget just how good the music was in this game. Like even when I was younger, I appreciated this game's OST, and I still do because it's a really good OST. And I would suggest that you listen to it, because, I mean, hey, it never hurts to have some background music on, unless you can't study without silence. But if that's the case, then I don't know. Right here, you do not want to pull that yet. You want to get that crystal star, because you want to get a gold star in every one, and we get to see Scuba Kirby. So if you pull that back late or early, you won't be able to get that star, but, I mean, it's just beads, so... You don't really have to get it, but you can, you know. And I guess I should point this out also, that I'm playing on the Wii version, which I think is kind of expected. Although there is a 3DS version that is more recent, I did not want to go out of my way of purchasing it. So I found my old busted up Wii copy, which I'm surprised still worked. And that's how we are getting this Let's Play today. You know. All the fun ways. But right here, we can shake these beads off of this tree, which I think is pretty nice. You know, we get to show off Kirby's ability to hang from trees now, you know. The little Curbster. And a crystal falls out of the sky, which is great. Unfortunately, I'm not going to collect it. I guess I haven't showed that these monkeys are dropping beads. I've just kind of been killing them. But we get introduced to Waddle Dees, which don't do anything other than just, like, they just fall on you. They don't... I keep trying to fly. I'm so used to Kirby games where you can just fly, but this is not one of those. This is quite literally, you must platform. You cannot just fly upwards to solve all your problems. Which is whatever, I don't care. I never even wanted to fly anyways. I think flying is overrated. Which, I don't know. I know I did point it out earlier that this was my first Kirby game, which I don't even know. But, you know, I don't. Oh, I know I'm so good at speaking, guys. My English is just so good. And here we get to go through this little thingy, that little pocket dimension, which will spit us out from this cloud, and now we are in the top of where we were. Yippee! Oh, shit. I wanted to grab your, not that. I wanted to grab the weapon that you had because I can use that. Not that it, like, matters or anything, but, those arrows are, in fact, stronger than the regular spheres, which, not that it matters because they work either way, so it's like, even if it isn't as, or even if it's stronger, it's still good. Let's get these gems, because of course we're gonna get the gems, even though we already have the gold, so there's no real reason to grab them. It's just nice to see the streak go up. You know, the higher the streak, the better. Unfortunately, we cannot get that fish down there, which is whatever. Oh, I feel so bad. I didn't even mean to kill him yet. There are 2 Waddle Dees that are regularly sleeping right there with that little heart gem. But, yoink. Removed from existence. And right here is going to be a whole new power-up. Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta figure it out. So this is, I don't even know the name of it, but you can fly with it. You can do damage to things with it. You shoot rockets, and Kirby is angry as fuck. So, the goal is don't get hit by the bad things. You don't want to get hit, obviously. Just don't. Rockets, not a fan. Because those are like the only things that actually do damage in this game. This game is not in particularly hard. It is, in fact, pretty easy. Which may be a reason why I liked this game so much when I was younger, because it was really simple. And my little, like, elementary brain could process it. Let's not get hit by these nukes that these people are throwing. And I got hit by it. Well, now you get to see what happens. We lose a bunch of gems, but we can pick them all back up. Yeah. And then we can unravel, and we are back to normal. Yippee. Woohoo. I did not find the 5-star one. Not that it matters, but it would have been nice to find it. Oh, you're gonna be kidding me. Please don't land on the 5. Wow. That would be my luck to land on the 5 when I didn't find it. Those don't matter because they only really increase your bead count. So if you are behind on getting the gold, you can get it there. No biggie, but I like to go for them. But we got all the treasures. We got a bunch of beads, and we got a gold. And we got the butterfly patch, which I will show off what it does here because I should. So when we get a patch, Kirby, now you see that it's gonna go right here, but instead I'm gonna go all the way over here, and we are just gonna, yeah, perfect. One try. And that spawns some butterflies, which I am terrified of, for those that don't know. Butterflies are my least favorite creature. I have an irrational fear of them. But over here we get to see the fragments of reality, or fragments of reality. Huh. That's a odd thing to say at the end. I wonder if I should censor that. Well, as you can see, Kirby can teeter, but he's not gonna fall. Can't really die in this game, so again, if you have a little one or plan on having a little one, maybe you should convince them to play this game as one of their first. But I know this video is going to be short, but this whole Let's Play is going to be kind of short, as it is another Kirby game. So I'm going to end this video here, with it being the first video, and next time we will be continuing through Grassland to the flower fields. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.